25 billion atomic bombs. Scientists calculated the energy of global consumption and were horrified. Climate change has filled the world with so much excess heat that temperatures should have risen by tens of degrees by now. Where does all this energy go? According to scientists, an explosion with a capacity of 20 kilotons of TNT releases energy of 83 trillion joules. The power of the Kid bomb, which was dropped on the unfortunate Hiroshima in 1945, was 18 kilotons. So, in joules, too, a little less. So, scientists write that since the 1970s, the Earth has accumulated 25 billion times more excess energy. Namely, reportedly 380 zettajoules. How did the planet accumulate all this in the form of heat? That is, humanity, with its industrial and other activities, over some 50 years, quietly and calmly did what the entire world's nuclear potential taken together is physically incapable of, and climatologists have calculated that if all this energy had gone into the atmosphere and, say, into the ground, we would now have not a miserable plus 1.5 degrees in comparison with the pre-industrial level, because of which we are already hysterical, and everything is plus 30 degrees, if not more. As scientists explain, the ocean saves us. Almost 90% of all excess heat on Earth goes into water, land receives 6%, another 4% comes from that part of the energy that melts the ice, and only 1% heats the atmosphere. In the ocean, mainly only the upper 2 kilometers are heated. In general, about 75% of all waters of the world ocean have temperatures from 0 to plus 4 degrees Celsius, only at the very top in some places it is quite warm. The Pacific Ocean is the warmest. Its surface layers usually heat up to 19 to 20 degrees. And recently a record was once again recorded, plus 21 degrees Celsius. By exactly how many degrees the surface ocean waters have warmed over the past 50 years is not specified, but judging by the consequences, it can be argued that they have warmed up decently. For example, in the Sargasso Sea, algae have grown catastrophically and many beaches have already flooded. Poisonous microscopic aquatic inhabitants are breeding and moving further north. We recall the sudden pestilence of animals and the poisoning of people in Kamchatka. And the climate is unstable. Tropical storms are raging more and more often. The usual course of ocean currents is changing more and more, and the frightening rate of melting of the polar ice becomes clear when you find out that approximately 40% of all the heat that the world ocean absorbs is stored in the Southern Ocean. For example, during such a process, methane and carbon dioxide that were previously bound in it break out of the permafrost. That is, the situation with greenhouse gases is even more aggravated. And climatologists say that even if the level of harmful emissions stops growing right now, climate warming will not stop, because carbon dioxide in the atmosphere persists for a long time. This is such a ticking time bomb.